Constant reminders of procedure and routine, especially early on in the school year, helps a lot of practice because kids are just kids and they make mistakes and they have good intentions. But if you give them constant practice and reminders and positive redirections, it starts to become part of their working memory. And it starts to become second nature. When they walk into the classroom, they know I'm in Miss Reese's classroom. Now I know I'm a student and how I'm working. I need all eyes up here. Class, class. Yes. Dylan, please, can I see your beautiful face? There you go. Who else am I looking for? Roxana. Positive attention to yourself and to others. Thank you. What does it look like to be on task? What does it feel like for me? And how do I interact positively with other students? But I make sure that I push it out in the beginning of the school year. I spend the first 2 weeks just teaching that. And that makes it, saves me a lot of time and saves them a lot of time too, because they learn and they practice how they should be in the classroom environment.
Every day, I will greet them at the door and I'll give them a handshake or a fist bump. And then at 7:30, it's time for class to start. So I appoint a girl on an A day and a boy on a B day to lead the honor.
Repeat after me. Good morning, Professor Kelly. Good morning, Professor Kelly.
That's just something that the culture of this school has really provided. And then we're pretty much off to the races after that. So I try to keep it as tight as possible, but still consistent as possible. One of the great things about working at this school is that so much of the procedures are handed to us by director and by leadership. And things like honoring and bathroom passes in a planner seemed a little bit foreign at first, but they quickly understood that it's such a common language, especially by the time you have seniors. It is like you save so much time because there is no question about how are we going to start the day? How do you know when class has actually begun? So I'm a big believer in procedures.
Isa, can you please honor us this morning?
Okay. Class, please check uniform. Uniform check.
Yes, sir.
Please face Mr. Chung with a smile and enthusiasm and repeat after me. Good morning, Mr. Chung.
Good morning, Mr. Chung.
Good morning, class. Please be seated. Let's take a look up here. What is our prelude going to be? Okay, just think about it and do it. Okay, pencil out and ready. All you got to do.
In terms of rules in the classroom, what I appreciate about this school, at least, is the fact that there's a school-wide culture instead of rules that the kids are taught, that they're expected to know and to live out here at this school. So whether it's this class or the class next door, there is this universal understanding and expectation for them to, make eye contact, for them to respond with yes, sir, no, ma'am, for them to compliment others, respect others, and such. So I'm thankful that there is like a school-wide, understanding and culture of what's expected of all the students, because of the fact that, if it's contained to different classrooms, there could be different expectations.
I think respect comes before trust. So when you start out the year, there's this mutual respect, and not only in our actions, but in our words as well. And students will start to respect us, and will start to respect the class. And once we start to build that connection, then there's trust. And not only a personal trust, but an academic trust. So we start to know, if we have a group of students and we give them an assignment and we ask them to sit over here, they're probably going to be working on that assignment. We don't have to helicopter over them. And that comes with time, and that comes with what we do as well as what we say.
All right, we are getting ready for objectives. You have 23 seconds. You should be ready to go. All you should see out in front of you is your notebook and a pencil. You can have your Chromebooks handy too if you want to follow along. That's fantastic.
I found that just in my years here that when I don't have a procedure in place, that's when problems might arise, because the fact of the matter is there is safety in procedures, and safety is a #1 priority in my classroom, both physical safety and emotional safety.